Hi, my name is Mark Parson. I am an anaesthetic registrar and I've invented this game called the Bleep test, which is a reason why you're probably watching this. Now, I've been asked by a couple of people just to put up a quick video with regards to what it's about, how to set it up and run the first couple of games in order to make things more efficient. I mean, I have got the rule book. You've got a rule book, I hope. It is downloadable, but it is somewhat text heavy, and I realise that sometimes a bit of explanation through a video might help. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to read the introduction first off because I think it just sort of sets the scene quite nicely about what's going on. So the Bleep test is designed as a tabletop simulation for training anaesthetic trainees with a focus on decision making. The standard game is based on in a hospital with major trauma centre status. The aim of this game is to provide a high impact educational event and support a variety of potential learning objectives. This game typically runs over about an hour and should be facilitated by an experienced anaesthetic doctor with 1 to 4 learners. The game is cooperative at its core. There's no way to win the game at all, and discussion is good. So basically this is a game where predicaments are happen because of resource stretch, and essentially the way that this game works is that people discuss things, and it's really not much more complicated than that. There's a few game mechanics that are worth talking about, but I'm going to take you through the components first, and hopefully in your box you should have, just going to get this centrally, a few bits. So I haven't got any boxes because I've sent them all away to various people around the country. But you should have about 3 or 4 player aid. Now these are two-sided. There's a key concept side which tells you about the key concepts about what you really need to remember when playing the game, and the other side is the order of play. And I recommend you sort of stick with the order of play side for now because that will really help you understand what's going on. You have got in this one a smaller pack, a load of SHFT cards, TF cards, so they're important. In the slightly larger pack you've got a load of Bleep cards. In the little Ziploc bag you should have 3 dice, one of which is slightly triangular. Some of them are gem-like this one, the others are opaque. That is a D5, so it's a 5-sided dice. The one that's sort of more diamondy is a D10. The 0 on it, in fact, is 10 rather than 0. And the one that's, got 20 sides is a D20. Okay, fine. You should have 4 black characters who represent doctors. And this is the current marker for the time. Okay, so this is one of my prototypes, so forgive it. I'm going to turn this slightly towards you. Ooh, it went everywhere, didn't it? Right, so the Bleep cards, predictably, go on the Bleep section. The TF cards go on the pink section. The player aids, if you were here teaching some people, then they would go all the way around the players because they're not the rules aren't secret to anyone. You get 3 doctors which go in the corridor, 1 doctor which goes in the consultant on call space, and then you've got the red character which is the time, which then goes in on the 8th section here. So the idea is this is a night on call for 12 hours. You don't have to run the full 12 hours, but the idea is that you roll with bleeps and then predicaments happen. Okay, fine. So the Bleep cards are where you're going to get most of your challenge from, and the general concepts are that the resource limitations that you have are the number of doctors. So you need a doctor for each case that goes on, and the areas that you can put things. So you've only got 2 CPOD theatres, you've only got 1 obstetric theatre. The slightly complicated thing is that there are a number of labour ward rooms here. You can see that donated by the double line there. Same with A&E and same with critical care. All these ones with double shadowed lines have, you can run as many cases as you can as long as you have doctors to run each of the individual cases. With the C-Pod, you've got 2 theatres. You cannot run any more than that. But that's also depending on you having 2 doctors to do the C-Pod cases.